Hello, Internet. I apologize that I didn't get the video up until now. As I said in the last video, my father came to visit last weekend, and everything went fine, but I felt myself getting more and more tired as time went on. And I've mentioned in a previous video that when I'm on one of my med cycles, it just wears me out. I have zero energy. And sure enough, literally the day that I drove my father to the airport, which is this past Monday, so I couldn't stay awake. All the energy was just drained out of me. Like, I went to work fine on Sunday, but then Monday rolled around and I just couldn't. And so I ended up calling out of work. And then Tuesday, I thought I would feel better, and I didn't. And I called out of work Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I called out of work again, and I felt terrible because I absolutely hate calling out from work. But I absolutely had to do it. And Wednesday was actually the last day of my my meds. So I steadily felt more and more energetic. And now I'm finally kind of back to normal energy levels. That said, I'm feeling better. It just, the way it happens sometimes, and it's not fun for me, and I hate that I'm not very productive when I'm like that. I just spent a lot of time in and out of bed just sleeping, and I when I was up, I was, really just sort of sitting around the apartment. I didn't have energy for much of anything else, and yeah. But all in all, I had a great time with my father. We went to visit family. I did take video, so I'll go ahead and splice that in right here. Hello, Internet. I am visiting my Grandpa Fisher. Hi, Grandpa. That's my dad. And this is Auntie. They've all been on the channel before, but I haven't seen them in over a year, 2 years. 2 years. Like 2 Thanksgivings ago, right? Yeah. So it's been a while. So very happy to see all of them again. And we had a really good home cooked meal. And now we're just sitting around and hanging out together. So. Bye.
Okay, you know how to get to the airport from here?
I do.
Okay.
All right. Hey guys. So this is actually at the end of our weekend. Dad and I spent Wednesday.
You're right, it was Wednesday.
Wednesday until today. Today's Monday, and I'm driving him to the airport. So I'm sorry that I had intended on doing like little video bits throughout the entire weekend, but we got caught up in doing stuff, and it just didn't occur to me. But what all did we do?
We went to see your grandfather. We went
Right.
to see the movie.
Right, we went to see Godzilla vs. Kong. What did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I kind of suspected, kind of like the Godzilla movies in general, he might be fighting group of monsters, or he's fighting one, and the third one comes up,
Yeah.
and that's the real bad guy. So the two that the one he was fighting team up with him, and they beat the bad guy.
Spoilers. If you haven't seen Godzilla versus
sorry.
Kong. But we didn't say who it was.
That's true.
Shh, don't say.
Maybe in the beginning put a disclaimer.
Yeah. I'll probably flash like a spoiler warning, like when I first mentioned the movie. So there's that. We did the Zoom call with your sister, my Aunt Sue.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's the first time we kind of did a private one. I do this with church services and such, but this is I'm going to try and set that up so I can call the grandkids.
That's a good idea.
Do that.
That's a good idea. I don't really use Zoom. I did it once before, and that was for an interview. I think I told you about that interview with a college professor.
Yes.
Yeah. And otherwise, I use Skype or Facebook or Discord. Discord is it's a massive chatting app that's primarily for like video games, but people use it for whatever they want. Kind of like Twitch. Twitch is a streaming platform that people use primarily for video games, but you can stream whatever you want.
Yeah, for the name anyways.
Yeah. What else did we do? We watched some stuff.
Oh, you shared some of the Disney Plus stuff that I don't have subscription to, so that was nice.
I hope I encouraged you to get a subscription, because we watched Mandalorian, we watched WandaVision, we watched Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I love those shows, and you seem to like them.
Yeah, I think there's enough there that I do something for a couple of months, and if I get bored with it or I decide it's not for me, then I'll just end it.
Right. That's kind of our weekend. Mostly just hanging out and having a good time, enjoying each other's company. And I hope we can do this again very, very soon.
Yeah, well, I've been generally thinking of coming back towards the end of August, September. See how things are.
Well, maybe sooner than that. I would like sooner than that.
I can see about like the beginning of August and maybe towards the end of September. So every couple of months, trying to get as much time as we can together.
Sounds good.
The prognosis is not particularly good.
I was tiptoeing around that. That's why I wanted to do sooner rather than later.
So as long as you are healthy and energetic enough to go do something, then I would like to do so.
Absolutely. And hopefully as things start to open up more, which they're predicting will happen by summer, maybe we can actually go and do more stuff. Like get out and not feel so cooped up. So I can't think of anything else to update on, but I'll be sure to let you know how things go with my writing projects, which again, because I got to get that contract signed, because I can't talk about it until the contract is signed.
Very good.
But
maybe do a follow-up at least this week.
I'm going to try to get in touch with them this week and see if we can hammer something out that I can, because I will feel a ton better once that is signed. Once that contract is signed and sealed and delivered, then I can be like, okay, now I know for a fact that this is going to happen, and then I can be like, I wonder if that's what's giving me writer's block, because just the anxiety over not being certain whether or not this is going to go through. But who knows? Once that contract is signed, maybe I'll be able to write more. I'll feel a bit better about writing. And then I'll also let you know how things go with work and whatever. Excuse me. And treatments. I'm hoping to see you again. I would say I would like to see you again in June or something, but that's entirely up to you.
No, maybe a little bit soon, but I can. Okay. As I say, aim towards.
Yeah, we'll figure it.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
Things that you have to do and I have to do. And
right. So. All right. So that's it from me and Dad. So until next time, guys. See you later. And it was good. It was a good time. Also, not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before, I had another appointment with my oncologist. We discussed another paracentesis, which is coming up next Thursday. I had wanted to get it sooner because the pressure in my belly is not great, but I guess that was the soonest they could do it, for which I have to get another COVID test on Monday. So all in all, same shit, different day. So what else to talk about? I don't think there really is anything else to talk about yet. There's a couple of things that I do want to bring up, but those will have to wait for another video. I'm sorry that this one's going to be so short, but it's really just sort of a check-in to let you guys know I'm doing good. I'm feeling better, even though you didn't know I was feeling bad. And I had a great time with my family. So I want to update again soon with some non-cancer stuff, because I just want to I don't know, I just want to talk about other things, and I have some ideas for some fun videos. I'm sure you guys know that I have posted other things on my site, on my channel, comedy or whatever, and so I want to do some more of that, just to kind of have fun with it. But also I have some videos that I want to make that are a bit more serious, maybe a bit of insight into me, into my brain, my inner workings. Oh, and I didn't do this in the last video because I was outside and I didn't have the ability to look them up. But I'm going to go back to what I was doing before, which is respond to some of the comments on my previous video. So every time a new video comes out, I will try to end the video with a look at the comments on my most previous video before that and respond to them. So, and this is, I'm not picking out favorites. I'm just scrolling through and just whatever catches my eye. Deborah Donnelly, when you care about someone, an update is never boring. Thank you. And actually, I saw a lot of people respond, letting me know that my update was not a boring one, and they encourage me to update even if I think it's like just run-of-the-mill stuff. And so, sure, absolutely, I will try to do that more often. Sewing Barbie, I love that name. Good afternoon, Daniel. I'm a 64-year-old quilter / grandmother in Houston, Texas. I watch your videos while I sew. Oh, I like that. I don't find you boring. I'm boring. No, come on. Sewing rocks. Come on. I find you to be kind, gentle, humble, and a real trooper. I look for your videos often, and I was happy to see an update from you. You're a beautiful person. Thank you so much, Sewing Barbie. Yeah, no, sewing is awesome. It's one of those skills that, like, when I was young, I shrugged it off as boring and stupid and pointless waste of time or whatever. But I was an idiot kid, and the older I get, the more I wish that I had learned how to do that. Like, I went to school back when home economics was really kind of just like for girls, and it was like if you were a guy, you took shop, and I hated shop. Shop was boring, and like looking back, I really wish that I had just taken home ec instead, because it's like that's the kind of stuff I'm going to use every day. I'm not going to be installing light fixtures. I'm going to be cooking for myself and sewing holes in my socks. Like, why wasn't this freaking mandatory, right? So yeah, no, sewing is awesome. And, you know, my dad sews, and I wish that I had picked that up from him. So yeah, you're awesome. M. Becky, hi Daniel, nice to see you outside. Your hair is so shiny and blowing in the wind. The birds are singing in the background. Glad to hear you saw your brother. You're looking well. Thank you for letting us know you're okay. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, my hair, which you can actually still see. It's got the nice blue and purple and whatever. It's faded a lot towards the ends, but I think it still looks good. I'm probably gonna. When I get back in to get my hair dyed again, I'm definitely gonna get this done again, because this has rapidly become one of my favorite hair colorings, and so I'm really happy with it. And it shows up really well in my new HD camera, by the way. This is the first time I'm using it, and I'm looking at the video capture, and it looks really good, actually. The old camera was a much lower resolution. I think it was 180p, and this one goes up to 1440. And it wasn't that expensive. And, you know, I got it on sale, so I figured, you know, go ahead and get that. And and it comes with a ring light, so I'm very well lit now. So the only thing, yeah, you can see how it doesn't like sudden movements, because then it gets all like out of focus and then it has to refocus. But whatever. I like a lot of the comments from other countries. I'm seeing a few from Australia, which is really cool. Anna S. I started following you a few months ago because my best friend was diagnosed with a stage 4 cancer and 6 months to live. I'm sorry. You helped so much with me understanding what many cancer patients go through. Mostly you gave a real face to cancer, and that's important, because we often view it as a monster, and maybe by extension we view the patient the same way. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say monster. I would say that there are definitely times when people don't know how to react, and they can tend to put you at arm's length. Not full on like, ew, get away from me, but just sort of like, you know, it makes them uncomfortable, and so there's a certain social aspect that, I mean, I see what you're saying, and that's, yeah, that I have dealt with that from, not a lot, but occasionally. But I want to thank you, because through your journey, I understood my friend's journey, and his journey is expected to end in the next few days. And while I have wrestled with the insurmountable grief of losing him and ultimately losing you, someone I don't even know, I received my own cancer diagnosis last week. Oh, man. I'm not afraid. Good. Yet. And I owe that to you for making the journey a little easier. I'm in the early process of discovery, so I don't really have any idea how bad it is. There's a lot of maybe this and maybe that, and if we're lucky, but it will be another couple of weeks before they can stage it. And until then, I comfort my dying friend, and I pray you are spared pain and are provided peace, however and whenever the end comes. You have helped so many people. You are vital and important, and I am thankful you are here. My very best to you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're having to go through that. I wouldn't wish this on anyone, and I am happy that I am able to help in whatever way I can. I'm glad that me relating my experience the way that I am is helping other people understand, and they're applying that understanding to, you know, their personal life, and that's good. And it's good that you're not afraid. Don't let that rule you. Like, we don't have a lot of control over the physical aspect. We don't have control over whether or not the cancer is, you know, what it is, and how aggressive it's going to be. But one of the few ways that we can take control over the situation is in how we react to it. And we can succumb to fear and doubt and grief. And that's just another way of letting the cancer win. And I think that my experience taught me that fear is a choice. And I don't have to choose it. I don't have to choose to be torn apart emotionally by this. It's already tearing my body apart. Don't give it more ground to hurt you. It is your enemy. And you can fight this, just like your friend fought it, and just like I'm fighting it. And it doesn't matter if it's a losing battle, because there is dignity in the fight. And I hope that everything works out for you. And please let me know. I'll be looking for your comments. So when you know, please post something and let me know how you're doing. So I didn't expect that comment. I was just scrolling through. But I didn't intend to end this one on anything heavy, but I'm glad that I read that comment, and I'm glad I responded. Yeah, that's it for this one. So I will update again as soon as I possibly can. Like I said, I'm going to probably upload something light and funny in the next few days, and expect one next week after my paracentesis. I'll try to make sure I get that up as soon as I possibly can. So until next time, take care.